Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am so glad to come and talk to you about the incredible podcasting workshop that we're doing local to the St. Louis area in just a couple of days. That's right. You know, ever since Jolien Yang and I have put together our podcast, and I'm seeing, can I guest her? Can I invite her? Maybe I can invite her. I'm still trying to figure out this technology, but I think I can invite. Can I invite her? Somebody invited me once on a live, so it would be nice if I could invite her, but I may not figure it out on this broadcast. Nevertheless, as you can tell, I am in my kitchen, and you know, the Who Raised You podcast started out as a kitchen table conversation, and it still essentially is that, where we talk to artists, activists, educators, change makers, anyone who is in a helping profession and lives or has some connection to the St. Louis metropolitan. That includes both sides of the river, Illinois and Missouri. And, you know, we received so much positive feedback. We've had so many fascinating conversations. We've gone all the way to Seattle for, you know, more training. Our podcast has received a $10,000 startup grant because of the quality and consistency of it. So, you know, as we move around and we meet other people who are kind of heart-centered like us, who want to organize their life's philosophy around justice, that also want to create podcasts. So we designed an experience based on the feedback we received. And it begins this Saturday and takes place a couple of hours over 3 Saturdays. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to say this. The first one is at Fannie Lou Hamer House, which is a retreat space, a little cozy cottage right next to the Belleville Metrolink, right across the river from St. Louis in Belleville, Illinois. You can get the train there and literally walk maybe 100 feet up to Fannie Lou Hamer House. You know, it's a house, so we have a kitchen and a living room, and we're going to have pie, we're going to have snacks, and we're going to be sharing, you know, how to get your podcast conceptualized, built, and launched. So let me talk just a little bit about what we're going to be doing during the podcasting workshop. And there's a link in the description of this video. Join me. So, how to create a purpose-driven podcast from idea to iTunes. So we've been hearing from activists, educators, artists, healers, and change makers of all kinds that they want to start a podcast. So if you want to get in on this, you can click on the link below. But here's what we'll be teaching. Day 1, we're going to be focused on idea generation. We're going to talk about how to create a podcast that speaks to your passions and that others can't stop listening to. Day 2 is going to be focused on speaking your truth. So how to show up confidently vocally, as well as how to launch and market your episodes. And then the final day, we're going to be talking about tech, sweet and simple. We're going to bring in our incredible editor and tech guru, Andrew Washauer, who also has produced episodes on NPR and on St. Louis Public Radio. And he's going to tell you how to get your podcast on every platform and how to edit it the simple way. What do you need to do? You need to follow the link, reserve your spot. You need to bring with you just 2 things: a smartphone and something to take notes with. That may be the same item. A lot of people are very comfortable taking notes on their phone, but if you want to bring a journal, notebook, that sort of thing, everything else will be provided. Everything else will be provided. We cannot wait for you to join us. And when I say we, I mean myself, Treasure Shields Redmond, and my co-host, Jolien Yang. You guys, this is not something that's going to be repeated very often, maybe once a quarter, maybe twice a year. And we start on Saturday. So you've got a couple of days to pull together those coins and join us. I can't wait to see you there. I'm Treasure Shields Redmond of the Who Raised You podcast, available on every platform, including Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Pocket Podcasts, everything. You guys have a blessed Wednesday, and I will see you next time.